I don't know what you're
Restream.
bringing.
Go in from Restream.
I'm supposed to go
There you go.
to...
You're on.
I just want you to know, hello, good morning. My teeth are brushed, and I actually combed my hair a little bit. For you. It isn't doing anything, Shane. I'm 21 seconds in, and I'm frozen. There we go, Shane.
Mute this. We need to put that in your thing tomorrow.
Okay. Ha! Getting better and better. Mute Facebook. So that I don't have double talking, which is what has happened in the other videos. I'm thrilled that you're here. I'm thrilled that I'm here. I'm thrilled we're all here together in our various streams of life. I want to tell you something I learned before I forget. Giving birth has got to feel like pooping. And I say that so respectfully, that the life that's being birthed inside both ways is wonderful. And uncomfortable, right? Because you don't really know. You just have a feeling deep inside that has started something going. And if you judge it before it's here, you will miss the joy of the relief and the joy of the birth. And that is the same as emotions. There's another funny thing that I heard once, that you're letting out your emotions is like pooping. You can have diarrhea, or you can have constipation. Then you will get sick. But if you let it out daily, when they come, your emotions, then you will have health and good feelings. And nobody ever wants to spray yucky stuff on the people or things around them. So it's good to manage your emotions just like you manage your bowel movements. How fun. This is my show. I don't think that there's anything that I can get tagged for saying bad about this other than you guys getting offended. And I hope that I didn't offend you, because it is all part of life. So we started the morning with a very strange, yet very real, down to earth subject that we all hopefully are on some level enjoying, experiencing, moving through today. Whether it's your emotional feces or your physical feces. Enough about that. But it's true. I'm not sorry. I'm not the one who has to poop. You are. Well, we both do. Okay. So we have Trusted House Sitters. And I really like it. It's a good site. And we have 2 gigs. Well, we have one, and we have another one that we think we might have soon. And so exciting to be able to meet people and take our dogs different places and be able to connect with animals. Really, really, animals just give so much value to life. And I really am interested in a study that I wonder how many people really did adopt dogs during COVID. I love being here. I love doing this with you. Thank you for tuning in. Outside my window is green, but it's just green. So I'm leaving the window shut because we open it and then the dogs go crazy about everybody who goes by and scares people when there's a sidewalk right there. So we leave the window shut quite a bit because when we're at Aunt Sue's, we don't want to terrify people on the sidewalk. And we just got back here. Yesterday, I checked in with her and she's doing well. And Uncle Kenny was taking a snooze. And we're going to go make zucchini bread today out of our very large zucchini that you might have seen on one of my videos. So the reason I said that about letting your emotions out and being uncomfortable and then letting it flow is because I am learning that in a new level in my life, that I'm not bad when I feel uncomfortable. A lot of us try to get away from the discomfort of emotions. Yet that is our internal compass. Whether you're happy or sad about something, it shows your like or dislike. And you turn away from things you don't like and you move towards things that you do. And that's the health of your emotions. So if you feel ugly, you can take steps to feel beautiful. And if you feel sad, you can take steps to feel happy. However that works for you. All of us have different ways of dealing with that. And I am getting better in my live long life. I'm sure you are too, because that's kind of the core of life, is your emotions tell you when you're pointed to your true north. And some of us don't even know what north is because we haven't really valued what we care about, what we like for our personal buffet, which is different than anyone else's. Can you imagine all of us being the same and how boring that would be? Social media aligns us on similarities, but it is the differences that make us valuable. The anomalies, the quirks of each person. I remember a funny story. When I moved to Lake Odessa, which is halfway between Grand Rapids and Lansing, many, many years ago. So this would have been like 2000. Probably, yeah, about 2000. Rosemary and Bob and Shane all talked about, and I saw a couple of ladies that would walk down the sidewalk. I'm sure that they were not normal functioning, not, the typical functioning ladies in the world. One, they looked older, maybe 50s, 60s, maybe even 70s. Maybe like sisters, their hair was a similar color. And they would walk down the street together, but not together. One was about 15 feet in front of the other one, and they were always the same distance, and it was always the same one in front. So we don't know if there was some kind of way of processing life that one had to do that. I mean, I'm talking for years they did this. And I think about that. I think about that with social media, how people are learning how to dress, how to act in public. They're learning from other people. And we're all getting a little more functional and understanding how the cumulative of us work. But if those ladies had had social media in their life, they would have probably been more acclimated to other people's opinion. And probably would have conformed a little bit more. I don't know that, but I think that might be true. Our world is understanding how it looks to other people. And I think it's cool. that we're all learning from each other. And also, as with anything, there's an upside and a downside, which is that ingenuity that we all had for each other, for ourselves, not for each other, but for ourselves, that quirkiness is getting rubbed off by other people's opinion. And that's can be good and can be not so good. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do with it. And that's all I have to say about that. Thank you, Forrest Gump. I'm just doing a fresh face today, which means that I'm putting on my moisturizer and my foundation, but probably just do a little bit more eyes than yesterday, because I will be inside cooking with Aunt Sue and Shane and the dogs and Uncle Kenny. Which means that there will be some emotional things, and I don't mean anything bad, but just I want to be heard and seen. I want to make sure other people know what I'm thinking when I look at them. So I outline my eyes, which is a very practical way of looking at makeup. Is that I'm helping people that can't see very well or don't see very well see me. And I'm reinforcing the fact that I am seen, because I want to be seen by the people I love. And that's why I put on makeup sometimes. And I never heard anybody say that before about makeup. But when you darken your eyes, people can see your emotion, right? Know where you are. Because your eyes are outlined with dark. And my hair is so dark that it's not a bad thing. My face is just typically less color. And so, to keep up with my dark hair, I have to make my features a little darker, or else I look a little bit washed out. So I'm not going fancy today. I'm just going more, what's the word? Utilitarian is the word that comes to mind. Utility, something that works for me today. I'm not putting all of the face spray. I'm not doing all of the powder. I'm not trying to get it to set. I'm not going to be outside in the elements, and I'm not going to be quite as exposed as I am on the weekends when I do more makeup for myself, so that people who don't know me can see me better. But I forgot my eyebrows. Isn't it nice that we can always go back and fix what we did wrong? Where is it? So when it comes to a relationship with my husband, Shane and I are very blessed. I am very blessed that Shane cares about my emotions. Very blessed. And he is, I think, glad of mine as well. And I feel very encouraged by him and his willingness to listen to mine, but also share with me what he feels. It's so fun to get to know another person's perspective and to value it, cherish it, learn it, hold it, but not live for it. Let it inspire me to do what I want to do in this world, just like he's allowing my emotions to inspire him to figure out what he wants in this world. It's not a bad thing to see liver on a buffet It's just a bad thing if you put it on your plate when you know you don't like it. So it's important for us to just pass by the liver and let it be. Not try to get rid of it or start clubs to get rid of it. Facebook against liver. You just let it be. You let the liver be, and you go to the pad thai or the steak that you like. See there, much better. There's 5 of you watching. I love it. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. I appreciate being known. I appreciate the following and the interest, the friendships, the comments, the movement that I feel like I am able to enjoy in the world. I really don't care about living an open book. There are certain things that are private and I can't even say sometimes, just like you. But also, I like living open. I like to have lots of friends. When I was a little girl here in Alaska, my family was fairly private and kept to themselves and the church that we went to. We weren't a seriously outgoing family, although my mom loved to listen to people and my dad liked to be around lots of people. But I remember wanting to go to the big Christian school, ACS, and longing to be part of a bigger social group, because my graduating class was 2, of which I was best dressed, most popular, and valedictorian. It's a joke. When I went to the lower 48 and I went to Michigan and I went to school, I was off the chain. And anybody joining me from college knows that's true. Big hair, big personality, very loud, loved attention. But it was really because I had never been part of that world. Oh, I see hearts. That's fun. So fun. Somebody gets it. And internet is a constant party. Every day, all day. And while I don't need that level of contact and connection anymore, I do like it on my terms, as any extroverted introvert would say. And it's good. It's a good life. There's many reasons that I am living heaven. One of them, I'm going to try to open it, is my music. And I'm going to not open it, but show you my light here. That's part of heaven. There's a pin sticking out of it, but that's part of heaven. The thing that it's sitting on, this wood over here, is part of my heaven. Shane made it for us. Water is part of my heaven. Air is part of my heaven. Makeup is part of my heaven. You are part of my heaven. Makeup is, to me, love that I put on my face every morning. And it reminds me and encourages me and shelters me. And if there was no makeup, I probably would find some berries and squish them down and put them on my face. Just for fun. So that's about it. That's all my thoughts this morning. Thank you very much for listening to me and joining me. I am going to have fun with my family. My husband and and I didn't tell you about the 4 dogs. So Bubba and Bliss are learning how to be in another social situation with Webster and Sophie. And Sophie is the dog mama inside. Webster is kind of her sidekick. He's black. He's so pretty. Both of them are pretty. And Bubba and Bliss are going into other dogs' territory, and they have to learn how to get along with each other, which is very cute. They're very cute. Who gets to sit on Aunt Sue's lap or my lap, or gets the food in the kitchen, or follows Papa around when he moves. And so that will be fun today. I love you, and I love those hearts. They bless my heart. Hope you have a good day. I am going to push buttons until I'm gone, and I will see you tomorrow. Feel free to message me on Facebook about anything you think about my videos. It's fun. And thank you for the encouragement of this time of togetherness. I love you. Or as my grandpa said, I love